Hi, thanks for watching. Recently, I made a few videos regarding the fuel hoax, and one of the things I try to point out is they are not travelling anywhere near 500 miles an hour while this fake fuel exchange takes place. And I found what I regard as one of the best videos that unintentionally illustrates this. But first, I'd like to give a shout out to Dave from Enslaved by No Media. I believe he's in Baltimore. And he first brought this to my attention a couple of years ago. So I'll link his channel in the description. But before I show you the video, I'd like to share some personal memories and experiences on this topic. Right. So when I seen this, I thought I reminded you of something. Now, 2005, we flew home from Malta, and there are no direct flights, so we changed over in Milan. And on the return flight, when we boarded the plane, one of these, I think they're no longer in service, but this plane has a passenger capacity of like 88 people or something. Right. Well, there was 5 of us, and that includes Ellen and I. And there was 2 stewardesses. That was it. And I just, have you ever read the book by Stephen King, The Langoliers? Well, that's what I thought about. But the other thing that was strange, now, every Monday that I looked at it, this is what I seen for miles. And the thing that struck me, and I actually says to Ellen, I wish I had a sketch pad, because we were going so slow, I could actually have done a sketch of what I was looking at. And it seemed to take forever to cross the Alps. I just think there's no way we were travelling, and I thought that way back then. There's no way we're travelling at hundreds of miles an hour. Right, so I'll show you this video now. The video is from Air Boyd, and I'll link the video and his channel in the description. But I'll read out what he says in his description. A KC-46A Pegasus from McConnell Air Force Base makes multiple connections with a KC-135 Stratotanker, also from McConnell, April 8th, 2019, over Kansas. The sortie was the first local refuelling of the KC-46 from a KC-135 by McConnell Air Crews. The video by Airman First Class Skylar Coons, 22nd Air Refueling Wing, Public Affairs, Liars Institute. The appearance of U.S. Department of Defense visual information does not imply or constitute DoD endorsement. Apparently, Air Boyd is the most viewed aviation channel on YouTube. So let's check out his video. Right, so the guy with the camera is in the KC-135, and this is pointing at is the KC-46. Right. Now, another thing this video illustrates, that if the sun were 93 million miles away, then surely it would hit all the water at the same time. But if it was a local sun and it was up in the sky, then you would see this, hotspots. Now, I'm talking about, this is in real time, right? And I've said before, this is a training manoeuvre, because the fuel's a hoax. So what speed do you think these airplanes are flying at? Well, they attempt this. I mean, how many times has there been a pilot on the motorway because some asshole tried to change the radio station on his radio while he was driving? So, I don't see somebody flying an airplane at 500 miles an hour and trying to hook up with another airplane. Nah. So look at the fields below. I mean, how fast do you think this has gone? 100 miles an hour? Less? I think they have to slow down to do this. I don't see it as being something you would do at any speed. Nah. This is all fake. All the speeds, distances, altitudes. Nothing's true. I know, I sound like a conspiracy theorist, right? You better believe it. Right, now, when I mentioned the sun earlier, you'll see better images of that shortly. But look how long it's taken him, going at this speed, to try and marry up with this hose. So, is this done by radio contact? You know, like, well, the pilot's in here, right? So, he's no visuals. So, is he being told, you know, like a game show? Up a bit, left a bit, right a bit, no, you missed it. I don't know. Right. Now, if you look down here, you'll see the sun. Oops. You see the sun reflecting off the water. And this is one of the things that I think about any time I've ever flown. I've never felt as if I was flying at any great speed. In fact, I remember the first time I ever was in an airplane, as it took off, I was thinking, a wee bit faster, mate, if you don't mind. Because I felt as if we were going really, really slow. Right. So, there's a hot spot in the sun. So, what speed? What speed do you think this is going at? Here's the sun. There you go, it's a better image of that. That's your local sun shining off the water directly below it. So, I'll give it that. So why would the sun just hit a small hot spot that is 93 million miles away? Why would that happen? Right, so back to the speed. Look at that, look how slow that sun is crossing that lake. So that's the speed of this airplane, pretty much. And watch this. So this, the KC-135 rises up in altitude and leaves the Pegasus below. But wait to see the speed it goes as it banks to it. It goes to the port left, right, and you can see the fields are getting smaller, so this plane is getting higher. But look at the speed of this plane. So I think the altitudes, the speeds, the fuel, it's all a bunch of lies. Well, thanks for watching. Please comment.